For most of human history, the universe felt calm, vast, silent. When people looked up at the night sky, it appeared unchanged. The stars seemed fixed in place. The same patterns returned night after night, year after year. Because nothing seemed to change, it was easy to believe that space itself was still, that whatever motion existed happened so slowly it barely mattered. For thousands of years, space was linked with quiet, with distance, with permanence. Ancient observers could follow the motion of planets across the sky, but beyond that, everything felt steady and reliable. The stars kept their positions. The sky followed familiar rules. This created the idea that the universe was more like a backdrop than a system, something to observe, something to admire, but not something that actively changed. This belief lasted far longer than most people realize. Even when telescopes improved, early images seemed to confirm it. Stars appeared frozen. Galaxies looked like still photographs. Nothing suggested rapid motion or constant activity. The universe appeared calm because we were only seeing a small part of the picture. As technology advanced, that picture slowly began to fall apart. Astronomers started noticing regions where stars were forming, clouds of gas collapsing under their own weight, new points of light appearing where there had once been darkness. At the same time, other stars were reaching the end of their lives. They collapsed inward, they reshaped their surroundings, they changed the space around them in lasting ways. Over time, it became clear that nothing in space was truly still. Galaxies were not fixed objects. They were moving, rotating, drifting through space. Some galaxies pulled toward one another, others collided. Some merged slowly over millions of years. What once looked calm was actually full of motion. One of the most surprising discoveries was how much of this activity could not be seen directly. Some of the strongest events in the universe do not shine brightly. They don't glow. They don't flare. They don't announce themselves with light. Instead, they affect the space around them. They send out subtle changes that move outward, passing quietly through everything in their path. These changes move incredibly fast, yet the distances involved are so vast that they still take enormous amount of time to reach us. By the time we notice them, the event that caused them may have happened millions of years ago. This means that when we observe space, we are often looking into the past. The night sky is not a picture of what is happening right now. It is a record of what has already happened. This also explains why space can feel both familiar and distant at the same time. We recognize patterns in the sky. We name stars. We map galaxies. What we are really seeing is a long chain of events stretching across time, layered one moment on top of another. Every point of light carries a history. Every dark region hides activity we may not yet understand. This understanding changes how we think about our place in the universe. We do not live in a quiet environment. We exist inside a system that is always active, always shifting, always responding to forces we cannot see. Most of these changes never reach Earth. They don't disrupt daily life. They don't threaten our planet. But they remind us that the universe is not distant or inactive. Space is not empty. It is filled with motion, energy, and interaction. Even regions that appear dark are not truly still. Processes are unfolding slowly and steadily. Stars are forming, others are fading. Structures are changing shape over time. The universe is constantly at work even when it appears quiet. When we look up at the night sky, we are not seeing a still image. We are witnessing an ongoing process, one that began long before humans existed, one that will continue long after we are gone. Understanding this does not make the universe feel cold or distant. It makes it feel alive, connected, meaningful. The universe does not shout, it does not rush, it does not demand attention. Yet it is always moving, always changing. And slowly, carefully, we are learning how to listen.